Hello everyone, hope all of you are in high spirits and preparing well for your exams. Welcome to part 3 of Stories Behind Intriguing Names of National Parks in India. The first national park which we are going to decode today is Keibul Lamjao. Keibul Lamjao is famous national park of Manipur. It is world famous for housing the floating vegetation which in local language is called fumdes. It is situated in between the Loktak Lake, which happens to be largest freshwater lake of northeast India and is a Ramsar site too. So it's the only national park in the world which has this unique geographical phenomena of floating vegetation. And since national parks are famous for preserving a specific wild animal species, so Keibul Lamjao houses the Sangai. Sangai is brow antler deer. Scientific name is Cervus LD. You don't have to memorize the difficult scientific names. You could just memorize Sangai, or which in common language is referred as the dancing deer. This dancing deer became almost extinct in 1950s, but it revived and eventually today its number has been maintained to conservation efforts, and currently the IUCN red list status is endangered. So it's a remarkable story from being declared from extinct to just to the endangered list, but more needs to be done to conserve this iconic species. Coming to the nomenclature part, in Meitei language the word Kaibul can be broken up into Kai means tiger, Bul means gathering, and Lamjaw is open land. So this is a large land where the tigers gather. So quite an intriguing name. The second in the list today is Ranthambore National Park. Ranthambore National Park is in Rajasthan. To be more precise, it is in Savai Madhopur district. Confluence of Vindhyas and Aravlis and rivers like Banas and Chambal flow through the region. So this was originally developed as a Savai Madhopur game sanctuary in 1955. In 1973, under Project Tiger, it was declared as a tiger reserve, and eventually in 1980, it was elevated to national park. So what is the story behind the name of this Ranthambore National Park? If you are from Rajasthan, this should be an easy one for you. It's named after 10th century majestic fort Ranthambore. And if you want to observe the majestic tiger in its natural habitat, this is the place to be in. So in our last lecture we had seen there was the Bandhavgarh National Park. So can it be said that Bandhavgarh and the current Ranthambore are the only national parks which have been named after forts? No, there is one more which I would like to add. There is Buxa National Park. Buxa National Park is in far east. To be more specific, it is in West Bengal. Now, this is famous for the tiger, which was the 15th tiger reserve of India. Eventually, in 1997, it was declared as the national park. So, there is a river called Jayanti which passes through it. But the main reason for which it is famous remains the conservation of tiger and the beautiful orchid which are there naturally. So it's named after the Buxa fort. The Buxa fort has history behind it. There are two major reasons why it is remembered. The first is that the king of Bhutan, Maharaja of Bhutan, had used this fort to protect the famous Silk Route. The second one is a notorious one. It was used as a high security prison by British, and it was touted as the second most inaccessible prison after cellular jail in Andaman. And famous leaders of Yugantar, Anushilin Samiti and even Forward Bloc were imprisoned there. Even Subhash Chandra Bose was imprisoned there briefly. So this is what makes the Buxa National Parks quite an intriguing name once again. Now there is another national park which like let's decode it. It's Hemis National Park. Now Hemis National Park is a major pride for newly created Union Territory of Ladakh in district of Leh. It is famous for housing snow leopard. There are claims that the highest density of snow leopard, one of the most elusive species, is protected there, and it houses in a major way. Apart from that, there is a blue sheep called Bharal. So what's the story behind its name? It's named after Hemis monastery. So this is a angle which makes it a quite distinct one from the rest which we have just denounced. And finally, the last two you have to decode yourself. I will be just giving you the hints for them. So can you name the national parks which have been named after famous freedom fighters of India? Both names are quite famous personalities. Okay, so the specific hints are: the first name is associated with revolt of 1857, which is touted as the first war of independence. The second name is associated with non-cooperation, civil disobedience. I hope by now you have decoded them already. Both are famous for housing marine biodiversity. To be more specific, the turtles and fringing coral reefs. So if you know the exact names, just you could comment, you write them, jot them down in the comment section. I will review the names. And finally, this is it for in the national park series we have for now. The grey skies which you see are just the clouds passing by. Even the birds don't forget to sing after the storm is over. So I hope you could decipher what I am trying to say to you. Just be strong, this phase shall pass too. I wish you all the best in all your endeavors. I hope this session was useful in some way. Thank you very much.